Today's video is a part of the God is Doing a New Thing, New Year collaboration. 10 Christian YouTubers have joined together for a countdown for the new year. So make sure you tune in every day starting December the 22nd till December the 31st at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time for a message to take you into 2021. Yesterday's message was from Bond with Christ, and the topic was, has your faith made you well? On December the 26th, the message will be coming from Divine Bloom, and her topic will be about pursuing peace. And I'm going to have both of the links in my description, so make sure you check those videos out after you watch this one. Today, I'm going to be talking about your past hurt prepared you for your future. What inspired me to do this particular video is that a week or so ago, I was interviewed by Yam's World. In Yam's World, she's another Christian content creator. Some of the questions that she asked me, it was like a light bulb just went off in my head. The purpose of this video is that I want to let you know that whatever difficulty that you have faced in your life, don't despise it. Learn from it, and it will help you to grow. I'm going to discuss some of my childhood, and the reason why is because I want to share with you how it actually aligned with my future. And the purpose of me sharing it with you is that I want you to know if you have had a difficult past, if you experience a lot of difficulties in your life as a child, and maybe even as an adult, and that season lasts a long time. And the reason why is because God was preparing you for your future, and in order for Him to prepare you for your future, He had to put some things inside of you and also take things out of you that you don't need. My mom started pastoring when I was a couple of months old. Later, she started evangelizing. She evangelized full-time as well. And also, she joined a ministry. In the particular ministry that she was in, they met together at least once a month, and they traveled around the United States, and sometimes they would even go overseas. So my mom was away from home, I would say at least 75% or more of the time. The downside to it is that I was very young, and I felt so alone. And I also felt like what I needed wasn't important, and it was because she just wasn't there. Her ministry came first. So what happened to me is, even though I was so young, I developed a relationship with God. And the reason why I developed a relationship with God, because I wasn't the type child that expressed myself. I kept it in. So God was the only one that I felt comfortable with talking to. So that's why I connected with Him at an early age. The things that I was missing in my life, I found it in God. So I developed a genuine relationship with God as a child. And I can even remember some of the things that I prayed to Him about. He answered those prayers. And once I realized that God answered children's prayers too, it drew me even closer to Him. During those times that I felt alone, and I felt that my basic needs wasn't being met, it made it to where I remember telling myself when I become an adult, how that I will always listen to children and pay attention to what they need, because it is important. Sometimes we as adults, we forget and realize that kids have feelings and that they have needs, and that their needs are just as important as the things that you need. My mom committed her whole life to God, which was beautiful. And I learned to do the same thing. The only thing is that I learned how to balance it out and how to make sure that I wasn't neglecting my roles as an adult, my role as a parent, my role as being a wife. I learned from my mom how to connect with people and how not to take advantage of them. My mom was a friend to the people that she ministered to. I learned how to conduct a service, how to usher God's Spirit in. And I learned from her how to interact with people, how to help them solve their problems, how to solve issues that happen in the church. That was my training area. Who would have ever thought that when I became an adult that I was going to have a huge family. I was going to be a mom, a stepmom, a pastor's wife, a leader. So the purpose of me sharing my story with you is that I want you to know that whatever difficult season that you're going through in your life, and you may have been in that season for years, but God has a plan for you. Most of the time, the very thing that hurted you the most are the season in your life that you have been in a long time. It is because that God is preparing you for your future, and that you are going to do great things. And the only way that it's going to happen is that you have to go through a difficult season, and sometimes that season lasts for years. And I want you to know that the very thing in life that brought you the most hurt, a lot of times it turns into a ministry or your passion. And don't despise the negative things that you have been through in life, and don't allow the negative things that have happened to you to cause you to become bitter, but instead you learn from them and use it in your life and trust God, allow Him to work it out for your good. Thank you for tuning in about 10 days. God is doing a new thing countdown collaboration. Don't forget to tune in on any messages that you have missed. On December the 26th, the message will be coming from Divine Bloom, and her topic will be about pursuing peace. I hope it was some things that encourage you in this video. If there's a particular topic or if there is some advice that you need from me, you can email me at chatswithflo@gmail.com. And thank you for tuning in. Bye.